One of my good friends. Well, the golfer. Uh, I got tired of sitting around. I needed a bit of a timeout, and I had to script this. And now my paper's all full of peanut butter, feeding squirrels, uh, peanut butter and bread and peanuts. Anyway, okay. I don't know if you can see it. The bridges. That's the Port Yard. And right over there, Black River's over there. And there's good people over there. And anybody crossing the bridge here from Michigan, hopefully your stuff doesn't get damaged, because it's getting deeper by the minute with the orange creep. That's why I had to script this. Okay, top of the list. Okay, anybody familiar with Dean Cain? The golfer is, because I watched enough movies. Well, apparently, well, he's going to join ICE, and I'm like, I wasn't even 50-50 on him as an actor. I don't think he's a very good one at all. So the ICE now has a Z list, not a D or E or F or G, no, a Z. Oh, here, I should just give you the view of over here. Yeah, over there somewhere. Well, that's better. Okay, sometimes the lighting is kind of like terrible. Yeah, so now, so the golfers, the wheels are always turning, and I'm like, okay, when there's some shooting going on, and Dean Cain's like, okay, this isn't a movie, this isn't part of the movie. Oh, it's not a real movie. This is real life. Those are real bullets, not fake ones. And you're like, well, ICE guys are probably gonna just get him and put him in front. And I'm like, no tears coming from the golfer. That was, oh no. So he's saying, oh, I'm doing it for America. I'm like, really? Well, you and your ICE buddies, especially when you're gonna be rubbing shoulders with that ICE Barbie. and you're rounding up people at the farm. Well, I don't want to hear him crying saying, hey, I went to the grocery store, there's no food. Your fault. Plus you voted for this goopball, the orange creep. You're not gonna have any food there. Sorry. And some more wheels turning. It wasn't long ago when they had the egg situation going. We were getting cleaned out. Well, no frills. Just like, well, my arm's killing me. There was like next to nothing were eggs. That's what's going to happen here pretty soon with everything else. I met, but my one of the girls at the shop there, Tracy, she says, well, they're not going to be able to bring fruits and veggies across the border. Some of it's going to get turned, so there's no point in even doing that. Okay, we're safe there because we're in trade friendly with other countries. And just the other day, I went to pick up a bunch of stuff, and I picked up oranges. Guess where they came from? Nope, not Florida. My list of stuff coming from U.S. anymore is very minimal. Oranges, these ones came from South Africa. Awesome. Looks like, and they're making it so the stuff isn't selling. It's not going to be there. And so I was eating the chunky soup. Not anymore. Case in point. Okay, they put the tariff on it. Okay, there's other stuff that comes from across the border. Isn't tariffed, but I'm looking to see where it's from. I can't support you. You guys are just gonna have to take a hit. You're gonna have to rise up and get rid of the Orange Creep. He's tanking. Oh, so his commerce buddy, Letnick, that's another spare. Well, I got more choice words, but Baby and Harris gonna be I get a million of them right here. So he says, well, the country's taking in $50 billion a month. Under that headline, what's the government doing with the money? Yeah, you might want to be sinking it in and getting jobs because there's people losing. Farmers, they're taking they're taking the help away. I'm seeing stuff like left and right. Places, and the one Parts place on this side of the border, they're saying, well, if we get hit with this, we have a deadline coming up. I don't know, it said 2-3 months or something. If he starts attacking this one, they're going to be doomed. If they're doomed over there. You're not going to be making cars. None. If you're missing parts, where are you getting them from? You better hope this isn't the only place. You're really doomed. So he's looking at the performance rating. Well, he's taken. So the jobs report, whoever runs that, he got fired. He fired that one. So they're gonna put another one. Well, of course they're gonna fix the numbers. And they're saying, this stuff happens all the time. Economists and the stock market are seeing the real deal. They'll tell you it's not looking good. He'll say, what are you gonna do? Fire the stock market people? When the economists? Fire them all. Yeah. Great job. Brilliant. You're seeing a train wreck. I mean, a real one. And okay. So the healthcare thing. Okay, I forgot why I put it down there. I know what you're saying is, you might as well be at a Rush concert. And if you were at the worst band ever's concert, cross your fingers that Orange Creep is in there. Oh, that won't be good. He might get stomped to death. Okay. It's still kind of hazy here still, and the wind's coming from the east, so we're gonna get a lot of the smoke coming in from the the forest fires, and so the Hoekstra, the U.S. ambassador, which is, I'm sorry, he's an asshole. So I was, and the headline was, we like to thank the firefighters, and I'm like, you're thanking your own? This will be good, because there's like 700 or 800 from the U.S. over here. Okay, thanks for that. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure we sent guys over there in California, in other places. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Imagine I'm like, lucky for that, because the golfer was going to hunt that one down myself. Because don't leave it for somebody else to do. You got to do it yourself. Correctamundo. That's the way to order. Greg Sar's like, is that Russia approved? And okay, and okay, I think I'm done with that one. Windy over here, kinda, and so it wasn't long ago. There was a fire over at the nursing home over here, and we had poor urine firefighters coming across. They had to move like, I don't know, 80 people out of there. It's a lot of people to move out. And I thanked him in, and I thanked him before, and thank him again. And and I mentioned this before. This thing won't ever stop the fire from both sides of the border. Doesn't matter. You could have Hitler run it. Well, you're kind of close to having Hitler. You're like that close. And I'm just glad my dad's not living to see this. Oh, he wouldn't go with that. He'd be telling everybody, sorry, my former country's doing this. And, people, it's not your fault. It's the orange creep. And he is, and he wanted that crackdown on people illegally. He's kicking out people that are citizens. And you're like, well, a traffic ticket? Aren't these glorified tax collectors? They are here. That's what they got. The tax collector did that to the guy. Now you're getting kicked out. It was only a few weeks ago. I says to some people at the shop there, I says, if people knew the stuff we're getting, the benefits, especially at my age, they'd be swimming across the border. Well, there's lots that are leaving. They're leaving there because they had enough. That $50 billion a month there, well, gonna get dicey because it doesn't matter what he says. It's not gonna be real anyway. 90% of the stuff is all made up or just full out lie. He's just saying stuff that you want to hear. More fun coming. Oh, and then those people that with the parts place, they're they're about doomed to be looking for a new job. Well, you might want to start looking now. Get the resume going. You're gonna need it. And he's trying to cripple this. Oh yeah, and remember the last video there. I was saying the Congress was saying we don't have the funds to invade Canada, Panama, or Greenland. We don't have the funds. I'm like, oh, thanks, sir. Yeah. Well, we already knew that. I'm just waiting for the troops to come across the border. And soon as the shooting starts, North Korea is going to jump in. I don't want to side with North Korea, but if I see one troop crossing that bridge, the golfer's tune is going to change, like pretty quick. Rooting for North Korea? You got to be kidding me! Has it gotten that rock bottom? Looks like it. Rooting for North Korea. Oh my. Well, this town here, I don't know if you're exactly safe when the missiles are flying. Because the Chemical Valley's right over there. They say, I thought it was 60-mile radius. They're saying it's a 300-mile radius. Well, there's a pipeline that goes under Chicago, right to Edmonton. Shortest distance from one point to another, a straight line. That straight line is going right under Chicago. You're going to take out Chicago and Edmonton. In here. Looks like it's gonna kind of rain. I know what you're saying to yourself. Well, might as well be at a restaurant. I get he couldn't carry Brian on his jockstrap. Craig Sir needs a new singer, and you guys rock.